Alright, boys. Bannerlord time. Second attempt, because the first attempt I did absolutely nothing at the start of the game and I got really bored. So yeah, we're gonna crack on. Finally here, 8 years of waiting, finally done. You may be wondering, what culture are we going for? The only two that I really see as like valuable, more or less, on like cultural ones is cheap caravan time with trade penalty and XP for troops. But I'm thinking caravan's probably gonna benefit me in the end. So like, oops. Oh, not a bad starting for a lad.
Make a circle!
Form a line!
Stand your ground!
Heaven be praised!
Infantry!
He sounds more or less talking more raiding.
2 ladders!
I'm making big swole boy. To save us all the trouble, I'm going to randomize it to I like things, as opposed to being very picky about it. This one probably works. Starting to be angry eyes there. Okay, that's just the brow we've chosen. Interesting. This has eye color? Oh, it does. Let's give us some blue eyes. I don't like the eyelashes though. Can I do anything about that? I don't think we can. F. Show eyelashes got to be, I guess. He's got a chonky nose. Big bulby boy. You really know nostrils a little bit. Can't even see our mouth under this magnificent beard. Oh. Where the fuck's our beard? I'm gonna take you off so we can see how chatted our jawline is. I think it's mostly chin and not jawline. Do have a jaw. Oh. Very good, boys. A bit more shape in the jaw. And now we're never going to see the jaw again because we're going to cover it in a beard. Actually, that's a good choice. This boy. Sort of hairy. I love being a young German woman prancing through the fields. Raggedy. Why is this one suddenly black hair? young monk. That's mustache. Classic steal your horse haircut. Thinking probably this one. Yeah, this will do us. Oh, markings. We're not gonna taint ourselves with any of this. Chad Slave Dad. We'll do pole arm and horse to start. Naturally, we're the alpha of the pack and cannot choose any other option. Leadership's probably big brain. That's what I'm imagining. Trade, also a good idea. Do some trade and charm. Engineering. Horse and bow. Yeah. Get some more pole and sword. Young adult. Investing in smithing might be a good idea. I'm gonna go invest money. So I'm not reading these. It takes a long time. I don't want to spend an entire video choosing background. Here's my chump of a sibling. Extra one-handed athletics, also a good idea. That just gets me riding. Oh, scouting as well. Workery and tactics. The extra social might be a good idea, but I'm gonna go with extra sword time. Naturally, we're half near of Clan Svensson once we get there. There we go, hard boys. None of this chump stuff. I've heard enabling death isn't a good idea because then you just run out of people. Big realistic hours, boys. Sure, I think last time I turned the recruiting up 1. So I get that little extra recruit because I don't want to fucking ride around to every town. Which is probably fine. We'll stick it out. Najun, brother, it has been 3 days now. We've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We should think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to rescue Fatih and Ayla? Are we up to fight? I'm not gonna bother with the tutorial at this point. If you guys want to see my times on stuff, I can go do it in some other video. But yeah, Skippy, straight into the business, boys. Hours after you leave the training ground, you come across a wounded man lying under a tree. You share your water with him and try to dress his wounds as best you can. He tells you he's a traveling doctor to thank you for your help. He hands you a small bronze artifact which he says was once given to him in payment by a warrior who said only that it was related to Neretz's folly. He suspects it might be of great value. You resolve to find out more. Spend some time. What to pick? I am quite fond of some deer a lot of the time when I choose these. You should pick a fucking apple. But we are indeed somewhat playing less talking, more raiding. And thus might go with this. Under like what, a blue and yellow? Quite stylish, boys. Quite stylish indeed for less talking, more raiding. Alright. We got some potential on the one-handed. 4% damage increase. We'll give ourselves the 4% damage increase. Pole arms, extra HP for pole arms. There we go, boys. No up to horses one yet. Do we have anything else? Trade. We'll do wholesaler. Mostly because I'm only going to sell expensive weapons and then probably melt down the rest with smithing parts. What else? We have one skill point or focus that we'll probably put into writing and finish that up. 1,000 gold off the bat, boys. Already 22 renown, not bad. Need a companion. Need to talk to some boys. What's my inventory? That is also a good question. Spear. Do we immediately skedaddle north to join our Nord/Vegir hybrid boys? Probably. Lovely initial stutter. Immediately straight into looters. We might pick up some boys just to get rid of some looters. Otherwise they're going to be a bit of a pest. You gonna show me what I'm buying? Oh, they don't have anything. God damn it. So there's one reason that I thought about turning recruitment up one. So we'll go this way. Up we go, lads. She's a fair waddle. Drop in here, give it a look. You also have nothing to recruit. This sure do be wasting my time. I guess we continue onwards to the north. Sure, we could also look for a companion. Tavern. My name is Hafnir, madam. Tell me about yourself. My family had debts, so I joined the army. I guess I always liked men's work more than women's work. The legions took hill women as scouts, but I was never the hidey sneaky type, so I did what I did to be in the spear line. Dressed as a man, of course. Weren't difficult to do. Not hard to fool men. Bound my breasts and watch where I pissed. It was easy. Well, you know what happened. Great Lord Neritzes led the Legion to their death. I was there. Our syntagma? Didn't see the battle, but was part of the rout. That was the end of the army life for me. Don't care for glory hounding lords leading me to my death, but I still like to fight. It's work for the brave and resourceful. Yeah, the merchants give me jobs, but I'm not sure I care much for guarding caravans. A lot of sitting around listening to boring talk about prices. Could use someone like you in my company. I most definitely cannot afford. Finally, some delicious recruits. What quests do you have? We'll pass on that one for now. Just gonna let this big boy clear off all these looters for us. Probably take this 5 if they come at us. Big battle time, boys. Ah, there's the town. Couldn't even see him. Now we should... I'll try and pick some up here, and then after that we should just be good to like speed everywhere and me not pay attention to where I'm going. Not be disrupted by the looters. Should do us. Then up to the northwards. You know what? We'll bonk these boys, get some little fight practice in for our lads. Yeah, come here you. Come here you. Your speed just lowering speed on us. Less talking, more reading. Look at that, already through the tutorial. Yeah, send in the lads for some training. I should probably also do some training, but I think it's more important to get our boys up a little. Easy victory, warriors. I don't think we lost anyone. Yep, didn't lose anyone. Easy win, boys. Hopefully some levels for some of our warriors. I hope. Free meat. The rest of this is pretty trash. You know, give me a few scraps of coin. We can probably take the 12 looters also, if you want to go catch them. How fast are we going? 3.7, and they are going 4.9. I will not be able to catch. Time to get into the good Nord business. Yoink. No quests for us, however. Start looking for a couple of quests in these smaller hovels while I get troops. These boys have got quests for me. Pick up some more lads. Landlord. I don't think we have quite the boys for the deserters yet. See if we can collect a couple more. Doesn't help that we're using like literal recruits. It will also depend on what sort of deserters they bring at us. Do they have any quests? We do. Also deserters, alright. Looks like deserters are our main problem. lads. Probably gonna leave this one here with our big chat. Next episode we'll probably get into fighting off some of these deserters, see how we go. Maybe train up our troops, get us into some better fighting form. Might also pick up a shield, that's probably big brain. Yeah, any suggestions, boys? Leave a comment.